Hello and welcome to this episode, and in this episode we discuss about the standardization of the C programming language that happened around the years 80 in the United States. So around 80s C became very popular, and many programmers were writing their programs in C programming language, and they were writing these programs for different platforms. So the problem was that their code would be very similar to each other, but for each platform they had to write a bit of different code. Since C was not standard, the code that they wrote wouldn't work on every possible platform that was there. So they had to do these modifications to adjust their code to every specific platform. And that was a problem. And soon it was realized that a standard C programming language or a standard version of the C programming language is needed. And that's why around year 1983, the American National Standards Committee for Computers and Information Processing, this is such a long name, the name of the committee. Anyway, these guys, they created the first standard version of the C programming language. And then later on, this version, it was officially standardized and released by the American National Standards Institute for the United States, and for the rest of the world by the International Standards Organization, or ISO. And after that we had a standard version of the C programming language which was standard all across the world. And if you wrote a program in the standard C language, it would run on many different platforms without any modification. So the recent versions of the C programming language that we have today is C11. It was released around 2011. C18 was released around 2018. And we are supposed to have the latest version of the C programming language in year 2003, but I'm not sure if this version has been released yet or no. But there is a way for us to find out which version of the C programming language our compiler uses to compile our programs. So that we can go to my laptop and see which version my compiler supports and my compiler is using. So let's go and see the code on my laptop. So here we are on my laptop, and we can find out the version of C programming language, or the standard of the C programming language that our compiler uses, using this predefined macro. So this is a predefined macro in the C programming language, and the integer value of this macro can give us the specific version of the C programming language that we are using in this compiler. So let's go and execute this program. And we have got this value 2017 and 10. This indicates that this release was around 2017. So most probably this is a C18 version of the C programming language. And here on the web, I have these values in here in this website, sourceforge.net, and then the C standards. You can see that 2017 and 10. That is the C18 standard, and the specific standard that was released by ISO. So this is the version that my compiler uses at the moment. And that's it for this episode. I'll see you in the coming episodes.